Epic orchestral music builds. Narrator speaks with deep reverence, stretching across deserts. Mountains and valleys for over 13,000 miles lies the longest structure ever built by human hands. This is the Great Wall of China. An ancient masterpiece of defense built to protect an empire from invaders, but also to show the world the power, discipline, and ambition of a civilization that refused to fall. But here's what most people don't know. The wall was not built all at once. It took centuries, millions of workers, and countless lives. Some say that for every stone in the wall, a soul was lost. From the cold northern plains to the steepest mountain ridges. Stone by stone, brick by brick, the wall rose, twisting like a dragon through the land. But was it only a military structure, or was there something more? Some believe it served as a symbol of unity. Others say it was a psychological weapon, a message to enemies, you shall not pass. And despite the passage of time, wars, storms, and empires rising and falling, the wall still stands. Not just as a monument, but as a living memory of the hands that built it and the civilization that dreamed the impossible. This is the Great Wall of China, the wall that defied time. War drums echo across the barren plains. A lone rider races toward the towering fortress of his city. In his haste, he kicks up dust devils that dance wildly in the pale moonlight. His horse, a sleek beast of burden, snorts and paws the ground impatiently. With each passing moment, the urgency of his mission pressing down on him like a physical weight. He urges his mount forward, hoping to reach the safety of the city before the enemy closes in. Inside the bustling city, life carries on as normal, or as normal as it can be during times of war. Merchants hawk their wares in the marketplace, children chase each other through the crowded streets, and soldiers check and polish their armor, preparing for the coming battle. But there's a palpable tension in the air, a sense of foreboding that hangs over the city like a dark cloud. For everyone here knows that the enemy is at the gates, and only one thing can save them: the Great Wall. As the sun rises, painting the sky in hues of crimson and gold, the true horror of the approaching army is revealed. They come in a wave, an endless sea of humanity surging forward, their banners snapping in the wind like the wings of a flock of predatory birds. At the head of this horde, a general on horseback surveys the scene with a grim satisfaction. He raises his sword, a cruel smile spreading across his face. Today he will add another notch to its hilt, but then he sees it, the Great Wall, snaking its way across the landscape, like a gigantic, forbidding serpent. It seems to mock his efforts, daring him to try and breach its seemingly impenetrable length. The general hesitates for a moment, weighing his options. But the thought of retreat is unthinkable. He has come too far to turn back now. With a roar that shakes the very foundations of the wall, his army charges forward. And so the battle begins. A clash of civilizations, a struggle for supremacy that will determine the fate of empires. As the fighting rages, the camera pans out, offering a bird's-eye view of the carnage below. The wall, in all its grandeur, stretches as far as the eye can see, a silent witness to the brutality of war. It is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the human spirit, but also to the folly and destructiveness of unbridled ambition. As the sun sets on the battlefield, the camera lingers on the wall, a haunting reminder of the countless lives that have been lost in the name of progress, power, and glory. The Great Wall of China is a timeless symbol of human endeavor, a structure so vast and imposing that it has captured the imagination of people for centuries. But it is also a reminder of the human cost of such grand projects. The lives of the millions of workers who built the wall, the countless soldiers who died defending it, and the innocent civilians who suffered from the wars and conflicts that raged around it are all part of the wall's story. It is a story that should not be forgotten. Thank you for watching. When you visit the Great Wall of China, remember to stay for a few moments at the top of the wall. Close your eyes, imagine the sounds of clashing arms, the shouts of soldiers, and the pounding of war drums. Let the wind whip through your hair and carry away your worries and troubles. When you open your eyes again, the world will seem new and full of possibilities. You'll feel as though you could conquer anything. Just as the builders of the Great Wall must have felt when they first set out on their epic task,